Yeah, I do.
But how much are we looking forward to this? It's going to be amazing.
I think it's incredible, isn't it?
It's going to be. Look, it is amazing to get him back in the Premier League. It's something I didn't think would happen. In all honesty, I didn't think it was ever going to happen. But for Man United to get him in the manner that they got him as well will lift Man United fans. And they're in a situation now where you think, they're getting to be a team of superstars.
Yeah.
And he is the icing on the cake. Does it come together is the question. But look, you'd rather have him at your club than not. Let's put it that way.
I just want to jump in because the last time we were here discussing Cristiano Ronaldo coming back to the Premier League, in part one of a 3-part show, with each part being about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
In part one, he was going to Manchester City.
Amazing sign.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the show,
finished. Gone.
so he's definitely going to Manchester United. Don, what does he do to improve that team?
He does everything just walking through the door. I mean, I can't think of another player alongside Messi, apart from Messi, that guarantees when the fans turn up, and even now they've sold out all the Ronaldo shirts, he adds excitement, he adds a buzz around the place, a sparkle, the energy that he brings. When you think of Newcastle trying to go to Old Trafford and deal with Man United, that's difficult. You add him into the mix.
Wow.
And I loved what he said yesterday. He said, I'm not here for a vacation. I'm here to do work. That's Ronaldo. He'll want his numbers. He'll want performances. He'll want minutes. And he brings, in my humble opinion now, a real chance for Man United to win the league.
Really?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely, because he's the...
Will they win the league? Do you think they're going to win the league?
I don't know. I think it's tight.
Okay.
I don't know. But with him, it gives them more chance. It has to. You're talking about whichever side of the fence you side on, whether you're Messi or Ronaldo, this guy's one of the greatest of all time. The greatest of all time. Let that sink in. He's 34, but he's not got a 34-year-old body on him. He looks after himself better than I think I've ever known any professional. So he's got the vigour, he's got the vitality, he's got the talent, he's got the work ethics, he's mentally ridiculously strong. All of his game, I'm so excited for the Premier League to have him back. I think it's an amazing story. The story going to City would have been a good story. But this one at United is a phenomenal story.
It's special. I think the key there actually is, it's really interesting, his mentality, his attitude. He will not do anything but want to raise the level of that team. Mm-hmm. And they will naturally get better because they're playing around a superstar. I mean, they'll be playing with somebody who they've seen as their hero, their idol, especially for some of the younger players, surely, Leroy.
Exactly. And so, what Don's saying about them being, a chance to win the Premier League, I don't disagree. It does lift their levels, but it depends on how other people react.
Yes, that's really
true. There's a lot of things going. We know that he will perform, but what effect will it have on Bruno, on Pogba? Will they raise their games as well, or will it have a detrimental effect on them? Look, I think it raises Man United's level. I still think that Chelsea, Man City and Liverpool will be seen as the more likely to win the Premier League. In a funny way, and this may not make sense, I think it gives Man United more chance of winning the Champions League. I honestly think that he will be looking at the Champions League and thinking, fewer games, by the way. They've got players who over that in that sort of environment will raise their game. I just think over the Premier League season, the likes of Chelsea and Man City might have a little bit more than them. But this guy is there, and he's not for a holiday. He wants to win things, and I think the first trophy might be the Champions League, might be an FA Cup.
I don't think you're a top end pro if you react badly to Ronaldo coming into your dressing room. I think the best pros, and I put Bruno in there, Pogba in there. I think they react in a positive way to Ronaldo coming through.
Well, we have the best pros working with us on this show, except today, and I'm just hoping.
Where?
I'm just hoping that the man who makes our graphics up is here because I think he's made an error here because for Real Madrid, there's 438 games.
Yeah, that can't be right.
And 450 goals, right? Now, that can't be right.
It is right.
That cannot be right.
It is right. That's just how good this guy is.
I mean, that is incredible.
Unbelievable.
Those numbers, the wrong way round, have never been done before. No. Him and Messi are starting to rip what games and goals have always meant. Your numbers were always 1 and 2 at best. If you were 1 and 2 man at best, that was phenomenal. These guys are scoring more goals than they're playing games.
I mean, Don, even if you look at what he's just done at Juventus, maybe in the autumn of his career, as some people will go, Leroy, have you ever seen numbers like that for a striker?
No, look, it's ridiculous. And he's one of the best players in the world we've ever seen. But coming back to his numbers at Juventus, the reason he left Juventus because he didn't achieve what he wanted to achieve. A Juventus side who needed to be lifted. And they needed to improve the way they competed in certain tournaments. He's come to the Man United in exactly the same position. You know, I'm not going up against an extraordinary Man City, a Chelsea who won the Champions League, who've upgraded since they won the Champions League. He's coming into more or less the same situation. That's why, you know, I know what Don's saying, it gives them a better chance of winning the Premier League, but that's why I still put Man United under Man City, under Chelsea, because this guy's 36 years old. He's a different Ronaldo. Don't get me wrong, Don, he is high quality. But can he lift Man United from where they were? Right, I know United fans will be screaming, "Oh, but we finished second." But you were second. It wasn't really second, okay? To winning the Premier League, I don't think so.
Those numbers very quickly for Juve. Ronaldo, looking back at what he'd done at Juve, couldn't have done anything more. The support and cast were not up to what Ronaldo was doing at Juve.
Will we be having that conversation about Man United at the end of this season?
Maybe.
Guys, just quickly, Serie A.
Pogba and you step in Bruno. It's an amazing squad that Ollie's got. Pressure's on Ollie now, by the way.
Absolutely.
And he's brought it on himself. Ollie's brought it on himself, which I like. Now he's got to win something, Ollie.
He has to. He has to.
Well, you have to, Seams. When you bring these sorts of players in, you can't be settling for fourth and third and second. United are a club that's used to winning trophies, and I think they've got to start getting back to their double quick.
Well, it's now time to hear from the main man himself. Earlier this week, Cristiano Ronaldo caught up with former United teammate Wes Brown.
Well, listen, your records are unbelievable. Last year, Serie A's top goal scorer.
Yes.
Golden boot in the Euros. Us as players know that this is not finished. You know, you've still got more to give, more to prove as well. Because I know your mentality. And when you put that shirt on, I know you're going to be trying to do that.
This is why I'm here. I'm not here for vacation or, as I told you before, was good to winning important things that I wore the shirt before many years ago. But I'm here to win again. I'm capable, me and my teammates. I'm ready to go. And I think it's a good chance for me, for the supporters, for the club, you know, to give one step ahead. So I'm ready, and I think I will be a huge thing in the 3-4 years.
I know that.
Good.
We're just gonna go.
And you're gonna be in the squad for the game.
Yeah.
And I'm super nervous. I called my friends and everyone, and I didn't expect even to start to come on in the game. So I was super nervous, and I hope the experience. Of course, I will be nervous Saturday, you know, but I'm more mature, I'm more experienced. I will be prepared, and I hope I'm gonna make pressure to Ollie now to start in 11s.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
So I'm ready.
Feels better. You know, because you've known him in the past, you've played with him. You've sort of seen the squad now and what Ollie's trying to build, and I'm guessing that was a big part of rejoining.
The approach, of course, it's more easy for me. As you know, we play with Ollie, Fletch, Hattrick, and they know me. They know the way I am, the way I play. So it's great, you know, to be part of the history of Manchester United, and right now with the new player, new generation. I think in our time, only Tommy was there.
Yeah.
The rest, it's all new people. Yeah. I see everything. It's changed, but the mentality never changed of this club. It's always to win, to make history, and I'm here to help the team to make history again and put Manchester where they deserve to be.
I hope that you start every game and score many goals.
I hope the same. So thank you very much. I will give my best, and I hope to enjoy the fans. That is the most important. And I'm looking forward to start.
Wes Brown with Cristiano Ronaldo.
See what he did there.
Well, he's not finished playing yet, has he?
All right.
Okay. Let's go to speak to the fifth member now.
Yes.
He's back.
Wait.
Finally.
He's
No
back.
way.
Oh,
Believe it.
wow.
Who's that?
Nice of you to turn up,
Don't
I
recognise him.
Hang on. You've done one show,
And then you ditched
and then you
us.
sacked us off for 2 weeks.
He might.
Big time.
And
He
come
might
back when you want.
Look. Just like Ronaldo, sometimes man needs a bit of rest, innit? You just need a little bit of rest, so you're good to go for the rest of the season.
One game.
I'm literally I'm getting old. I don't have the same body as he does. Do you know what's really interesting, actually? I was looking online, and Ronaldo at the age of 36 probably has a better physique than he did when he was here at Manchester United 2007-2008 season. It's absolutely unbelievable. And we've been sort of milling around for a bit here, and there are so many fans waiting in anticipation to see him come and play for Manchester United. Will he play tomorrow? Won't he? Well, that's the big question, really, isn't it? But I'm joined actually by Jay Motti here from the Stretford Paddock podcast and YouTube channel. Big fan, clearly. I don't know if you've seen, brother. There's a multi-Ballon d'Or winner who's joining your team. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I've not heard anything. I'm glad you filled me in. Yeah, it's just been really exciting. It's been unbelievable. I've seen what sort of grown men tweeting 3 more sleeps and things like that before it's like Christmas or something for kids. Can't wait to see him. He's obviously been here since he left Old Trafford, but as a rival player, came here with Juventus, came here with Real Madrid. But seeing him here in that Manchester United kit, playing for the club again, I didn't think it was going to happen. I certainly didn't think it was going to happen into a ball. No, I felt sick Thursday night when it looked like that was going to happen, and I was trying to convince myself it wasn't that bad, but it was an awful feeling. So yeah, to go from that to the feeling of he's actually coming back to Manchester United, because we've always had this idea that one day he'll come back here, and it was getting to that time, you know, you mentioned he's 36, where I thought the chance is probably gone. He probably isn't going to end up coming back here, but now he is. Yeah, it just feels great, especially like you said, at one time it looked like he was going to the other bit of the city.
Well, there was a moment at Manchester United in 2007-2008 season, 42 goals in all competitions. I mean, he basically revolutionised the winger position. He wasn't even an operative striker. We know what he did then. We know what he's done at Real Madrid. We know what he's done at Juventus. It's fair to say, he's a bit older now, still looking good. What kind of Ronaldo are you expecting to see here at Manchester United? Because, I mean, no disrespect to the Spanish League or the Italian League, they're very different types of football. The Premier League, it's physical, it's brutal, you have no time on the ball. What do you think? What kind of Ronaldo do you think we're going to get?
We've already seen him evolve since he came to Manchester United. When he arrived here in 2003, he was just a tricky winger that tried to take people on all the time. As you mentioned there, he sort of changed into a more attacking winger, trying to get into the box more. Since he's gone to Real Madrid and Juventus, we've seen him be a bit more of a player who can lead the line, regardless of sort of how much he might slow down a little bit. He still gets you goals. I think was it 36 goals last season, 37 the season before. So he's not really slowing down on the goal scoring front. He brings that to him. He's going to bring goals with him. He's going to bring that winning mentality. There's a lot of players here who haven't won that many trophies. He's won a lot, as you've mentioned, many times over. So when he comes in here, he's not come here for retirement. I think he said that. He's come here to win things. So you look at the goals and the mentality and just the lift it gives everyone. It's almost priceless.
Well, I guess something that can be kind of counterproductive is having such a big personality and someone who loves the ball played through to him. And you know, you're grinning because you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
That could have a detrimental effect on the younger players. You've got Greenwood, who's started the season unbelievably well. You've got a lot of younger players there who really would love that extra playing time, bit of confidence on the field. Discussion. What's achievable this season realistically?
I think we can challenge. You can't say we're going to win this or we're going to win that. But I think with the squad we've got, you mentioned it there, we should be challenging for trophies. And when I say challenging, I don't mean finishing a distant second or getting to semi-finals. I think, you know, really pushing for those trophies. It's going to be difficult. You look at the season Chelsea had last time, look at the way City have strengthened with Jack Grealish. Liverpool have got players coming back from injury, of course. But when you've got a squad like the one we've got, you can't make any excuses there. You have to be challenging. You have to be pushing the other teams. So we're not in a title race, so we're not going for it in Europe. I'll be very disappointed.
Right, Jay, thank you very much. And later on, I tell you what, we're going to see if we can get our hands on the coveted Cristiano Ronaldo #7 shirt. Stick around to see what happens.
We'd like you to just stick around, not for anything. We just want to keep the camera on you so you don't disappear for another 4 weeks.
Exactly.
Do you know what? I've been sitting mourning because Arsenal, man, such a shocker at the beginning of this season.
Fair enough.
I'm burying my head a little bit.
Very true.
While you're in the club shop, see if you can get five shirts.
Yeah.
There'll be some free.
I'll see what I can do. I've got links, man. I've got links.
There'll be loads free.
Thanks, Ayo. We'll speak to you later.
Cheers, dude.
See you guys in a bit.